Today I'm going to be showing you how to fill out a student profile form, SPF, and a preceptor information form, PIF. Do not use tablets or mobile devices. Do not use your browser's back button. If experiencing issues, see the SPF PIF Troubleshooting Tips guide. If your form is rejected, you will receive a rejection email. OMTA students submit PIFs. Unless requested, MTA students will not submit PIFs. DNP students complete the SPF or PIF for specialty of any MSN clinical rotations, i.e. PNP, AG, PCNP, etc. For DNP scholarly project, please select DNP. The system times out after 5 minutes of inactivity. Forms must be completed in one sitting. Begin with needed information. Before starting an SPF, you will need your VUNet ID and password, Commodore ID number, all 9 digits, Vanderbilt email address, your specialty, and any RN or APRN license information, including your license type, RN or APRN, and also whether or not your license is a compact, endorsement, or multi-single state license. You also need your license number and the state of your licensure. Before starting a PIF, you will need a completed SPF that has been approved by your faculty. You also need to use the printable PDF on the clinical placement website as a guide to collect information from your clinical site and preceptor. Emails for contact people are very helpful. Missing information can delay placement. Do not submit the printable PIF. PIFs must be completed online. You also need clinical course number, clinical start and end dates, and a copy of your preceptor's CV and a copy of your preceptor's license. To obtain a copy of your preceptor's license, go to the address listed here and select the type of provider that you need a license for. You'll then be directed to state web pages where you can look up the preceptor's license. Please understand before starting the preceptor information form that hospitals and large agencies can take 3 to 4 months to process. Users cannot go back to the PIF after clicking the submit button on the PIF. Documents will be uploaded after the PIF has been submitted. Documents must be uploaded as a PDF. For instructions on converting pictures to PDF, see directions on the clinical placement website. Once faculty approve a preceptor information form, it is forwarded to the clinical placement department for processing. You are cleared to start your clinical rotation when faculty and clinical placement have given you approval to start. Clearance is granted when school and site requirements are met and an active contract is in place. When you click on links to open up the forms, you will be asked to log in twice. The first page asks if you have gathered all information to complete the form. If you have, start the form. Once all form fields are filled out, click Submit. After you submit the PIF, you'll be prompted to upload your preceptor's CV and license and any additional documents required by your faculty. If the Submit button is disabled on any form, you have not completed a required form field. Required fields are indicated with a star or asterisk. Hovering over the field will tell you what the requirements of the field are. If all required fields on the SPF are completed but Submit is still disabled, then you already have completed an SPF for that specialty and OMTA MTA status on file. You cannot complete another form. If all required fields on the PIF are completed but Submit is still disabled, then faculty has not approved your SPF. Ask your faculty to approve your SPF so that you may complete your PIF. Upon submission of your forms, you will be emailed a copy for your files. See the clinical placement web pages for what you should expect next after submitting forms.